In this case study, I'm going to walk you through how a Georgia real estate agent was able to generate 79-cent buyer leads for a listing of hers. So there's many benefits to Facebook advertising. I want to share a few benefits that most people overlook or are unaware of. So with real estate, you can get results with as little as a budget of $5 a day. You don't need a very large budget. $150 a month, you're still going to be able to generate results. And what's really neat about Facebook is when things start working well for you, you can start increasing the budget. So you want to start with $5 a day ads, and then you can slowly scale up as things are working for you. The second benefit is branding. If you're in a smaller area, this is going to it won't take nearly as long, but you become the obvious agent. These are kind of like digital billboards in a sense. People are always on Facebook, always in their newsfeed, and over time they're going to see your name, your company, your listings, your advertisements, your links to maybe pieces of content. If you're doing video, whatever it is you're advertising, they're going to see this over and over again. Now, if you're in a larger area, let's say LA, Miami, New York, Atlanta, it might take you a little bit more time. But still, you will become the obvious agent with these digital billboards. Number 3 is you're building a database. So you are getting people who are raising their hand and submitting their name, their email, and their phone number. Local people to you. They're coming to you saying they're interested. Now, they might not be ready to buy a house today, tomorrow, or next week. You have to understand that this could be a long-term thing. They might be ready on month 1, month 3, 6, 9, 12. However, they might know people. They will likely know people who are looking to buy and or sell a home. So you have to think long-term with Facebook advertising, but a big benefit is you're building this database, and it's this database that you own, that you're in complete control of, and this is an asset that can benefit you and make you a lot of money for years and years to come. But you need to leverage this database. So how to leverage this database? I recommend sending out at least a weekly email, sending out tips and tricks on buying a home and or selling a home. What market conditions. Maybe you have prospects and or current clients asking you questions. That is great email material. If someone's asking the question, that's very likely that other people have that question as well. Number 2 is send a monthly text message and or ringless voicemail. Now, what a ringless voicemail is basically you record a message, an audio file, and you send it out to your database. So whether your database is 10 people or 1,000 people, it's no extra work on your part. It works very similar to how email does. But what it does, it sends out to the person's cell phone, and their cell phone does not ring, hence the name ringless voicemail. It just gets delivered right to their voicemail box. So it appears to that person that you physically called this person one-on-one and left them a voicemail. And again, the goal with this is to stay top of mind. Over time, they're going to start reaching out to you. You want them to know you by name. So when they're talking with friends and family ask for a realtor, they'll be able to say, oh, go with my friend Bob or Susie, right off the top of their head. So that's the point of keeping in contact with your database on a weekly and monthly basis. A couple different areas. Email, text, ringless voicemail. Obviously, you can switch it up. Benefit number 4 is it is a 24/7 machine. This is working nonstop, 24 hours a day. It's working on the weekends. It's working at night. It's not going to call in sick. It's not going to complain. This thing is working for you. It's like the best employee, but it works 24/7. It's working whether you're working or not. So here is a snapshot of the campaign that we ran. We ran this one for, I think, only a week. Typically, these listing ads don't last too long because the house sells. Now, I'm not saying it's all because of the Facebook ad. It's certainly part of it, but there's a lot of factors in place, obviously, when the houses sell. So we generated 41 leads at a cost of 79 cents a lead. Spent just over $32 for that week, for this specific listing. So this is how we target. So we put in the address of the house. We do typically anywhere from a 20 to 50 mile radius, depending on where it's at. If it's in a, downtown Los Angeles, a 20-mile radius would be enough. But this was on the outskirts of Atlanta, so we went a little bit farther. Age and gender, you're no longer allowed to adjust that anymore. Facebook made some changes in the summer of 2019, and they restricted that in the housing, if you have anything to do with housing. They also removed some detailed targeting. However, we still target anyone who's interested in Trulia and or Zillow. So here's what the ad, this exact ad looks like. We just take the wording from the MLS and paste it right in the ad. And we just add this. For more information, please click Learn More below. They can either click this image here and or this button down here, and it's going to pop up a form, which I'll show you in just a second. We've ran hundreds and hundreds of these campaigns, and for whatever reason, I've noticed that images with grass tend to convert a lot better. I have no idea why that is. My thinking is maybe the green, it contrasts a bit on Facebook. Facebook is blue and white, so I think maybe the green sticks out a bit. I'm not sure, but we've seen it time and time again. Images that have a lot of grass and or trees seem to do a lot better. So I'm not surprised that this one's getting 79-cent leads because of all this grass and trees. So if you're looking at images, I recommend doing the front of the house if you can. But if you have a couple choices, try to go with one that has trees in it and or the grass. So once they click on the image and or the button, this form pops up. This is Facebook lead ads. This all happens within Facebook, so people tend to trust it more because they're not taken off to a third-party website. It all just happens in Facebook. Whether they're on desktop, it pops up in the newsfeed, or mobile, it'll pop up right in the newsfeed as well. And we ask for their name, their email, their phone number, and then we ask them two kind of temperature check, qualifying questions. How serious are you about buying? And are you currently? So here's the questions here. How serious are you about buying? Window shopping, we're considering, or I'm ready. If they're window shopping, we're going to just kind of let them go into our automated follow-up system, into our database, and not really do much with them manually. Now, if someone's considering or saying, I'm ready, this is going to be a warm lead. This would be a hot prospect. I'm ready. I would suggest reaching out to these people manually, as well as the automated message as well. But if they're ready to buy and or sell a home, I would recommend reaching out. Phone call, email, smoke signal, text message, whatever you can do, because this is a hot prospect. And then the next question we ask is, are you currently renting? I live with family. I own a home. Just to kind of, all three of these, they might be buyers. They're looking to be, they could all be buyers. They all have different problems. They're currently renting. Well, when's your lease up? Next month or 11 months from now? Living with family. I'm ready to get out last week, or I own a home. So you have to sell a home. So all three of these, yes, they're all buyers, but they all have different problems that you need to bring up with them. So that's kind of the benefit of this question. You'll know when you reach out to these people on what questions to ask. So here's kind of just an example of a follow-up sequence that we have. So once they submit their information inside of Facebook, they're automatically sent to our system, Hot Prospector. And on day 1, we would send them a ringless voicemail and an email. On day 2, we would send them a ringless voicemail, an email, and a text message. Day 3, a ringless voicemail and an email. Day 5, 7, 9, 13, 14. This is just an example of a 2-week follow-up, a 15-message follow-up. Again, it's all automated. The ad's running on Facebook. They click the ad, submit their information, and then the system goes to work for them. So this is our system, Hot Prospector. You can sign up for your free account and do exactly what I just showed you. There's a link down in the description below, or you can go to the URL gethpnow.com/free. Sign up for your free account. We have plenty of training in there on how to set up the system. It is your total sales automation system. It's a lead management CRM. Obviously, it does ringless voicemail, text messaging, and email. It's also tracks inbound calls. We can record your calls if you want it to, and then it also connects with Zapier, so you can connect with other software that you're using. You also get access to our Facebook advertising secrets. It's the Facebook ads training that will show you kind of what I just walked you through in the case study to set up your own ads yourself. So if you have any comments or questions, please post them down in the comments below on YouTube, and we'll be happy to help you out. If not, check out the link down below in the description to set up your free Hot Prospector account. Thank you.